Hi guys! Today in science, you're going to be focused on sound, and specifically you're going to look at how sound travels through solids, liquids, and gases. So you're going to go through your notebook today, and even though I'm not at school with you, you're going to be able to walk through those slides, and I'll give you some directions, but I wanted to make sure I also showed you what you're supposed to be doing as you think about these things and answer the questions. So when you're going to compare how the sound travels through a solid, you're actually going to put your ear on a table. And it can be a table here at school or it can be a table at your house, but you have to put your ear on the table for when you start to do the activity. And you're going to use your hand, and that's what's going to be making the vibration. So when I hit my hand on the table, I'm putting that energy into the solid. Now you don't want to do it too close to your face, so you can use a ruler or just try to measure out with your hand. Make sure you do like about the same distance. So let's say I start at the end of the table, I'll measure like 3 hand lengths, and that would be about here. So when I put my ear on the table, I'm making that vibration, and I'm listening to the sound in my ear. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to have the sound travel through the air, so travel through a gas. So I'm going to measure that same distance to make sure that my hand's in the same spot. But now instead of putting my ear on the table, I'm going to just put it above the table. So just kind of give yourself a little bit of gas and air space between my ear and the table. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make those vibrations, but now the sound is traveling through a gas. Then when you go through your notebook, you're going to think about those questions of which one did it sound louder, which one did it sound maybe like stronger. So comparing how did the sound travel through a solid, and then how did it travel through a gas. And we know that a liquid is kind of that in-between. We compare the molecules and how they're touching. So think about if you know a solid is like this, and if you know a gas is like this, a liquid's probably going to be about in the middle between those two when it comes to how loud or how strong the energy is traveling. So do that yourself, answer those questions in your notebook, and then you should be ready to do the exit ticket and to be able to do the Google question. Good luck!